my event Eternal Season of Summer. At least it's rainy today, so maybe some extra noises, sorry for that. And we can have summer for one more month in our hearts and in the game. Okay, so let me show you what exactly happens here. Let's check what is going on. So first of all, we'll get quests every day. We'll get quests every 3 days. So during 3 days, you will be able to do them. And every 7 days, special quests, 3 types. Then we earn some experience and as a result get rewards. So let's go on, let's check. So you see that I don't have the golden ticket now. And what's about the season I would like to highlight. Probably many of you already watched the live stream for Daniel and maybe some others popular. So let me say about Lian. So Lian's beach skin gives you magic attack. What it means? It means that the hero which can be played with Mara's patronage, with Oliver, and I already saw at Coco's channel that she is played with Sebastian. Then you can remove the entire enemy team. In most cases. So you can be top 1 arena with this character even without this particular skin. And let us imagine if she gets another skin. So that means she will remove this entire team like much faster. That's why I think that Lian will be probably the main reason for you to buy this thing if you of course plan to play her, if you plan to get kind of museum heroes or something like that. So yes, she is very powerful and she is played with some players on my server too. And we see this exclusive thing here. So I will say that this reward is not only just for people who play with golden tickets, but only during this event according to current developers think. It means that if you do skip this golden ticket, you'll skip the Lian's empowerment and probably you will just play other characters, which is okay. Okay, so let me show you rewards. I'll make it slower than Daniel yesterday. So you see that actually rewards are okay, so you get some emeralds, you get some artifact coins for your heroes, some coins, skin stones, etc. So I would say that this event is for your heroes, but it also deals with the titans. So you see that some titan potions are available, some titan artifact spheres, some summoning spheres. So it helps your titans, but actually I would say that the best thing about titans which they could give is skins, but it's not a titan super event, that's why we get regular things. Okay, so then we see that obviously you can pick a mage hero of your choice. So which hero would I choose to? Obviously I have all of them. So I would choose Cornelius or Satori. So you know that Satori is a very effective mage. Yes, he focuses on signs, special fox signs above the opponent to improve the damage. And actually he can be countered by Sebastian, right? So Satori by Sebastian. In general, that's a nice hero if you plan to play mages. Now I play Cornelius as my defensive unit because he helps a lot not only with removing opponents without Axel's patronage, but he can protect my team. So obviously you can remove his debuffs, which is half of his abilities, but still he protects your team with a protective dome, and even if you play Sebastian, he still works with my physical team because I suffer from mages as a defender. Okay, now we see that the amount of potions improved. We go on to see some more valuable things, and then goes a tank hero of your choice. So which tank would I choose? You know that now I play Rufus because Rufus has a lot of help from mages. Obviously, that's what my physical team needs. So together with Cornelius, they're able to remove the 11th boss kind of easy. He also helped a lot against Vajar, and I like Rufus as an anti-mage hero. But if you look for a solid tank, then I would pick Aurora definitely. So the main tank should be easy to collect. From campaign you can collect Aurora, no problem. Should be nicely defended from magic, right? So she has an ability to help that. And she also has a nice dodge. So Aurora is a tank which protects herself and actually can hit back. So it's not a team saver, but still it's a tank who can deal a lot of damage and absorb a lot of damage. That's why I really like Aurora, and maybe consider Rufus if as your second tank or third tank, whatever. So it's optional. Then we have some more rewards for every player, and then we have another exclusive skin for Artemis. So Artemis gets armor, which is kind of helpful because Artemis often can be targeted by enemy physical damage dealers like Kark, like Yasmin, so why don't give her armor, right? But only several players on my server play Artemis, including Romek from my guild, so he played her all the start of the game, he played her the mid game, and now he switched to more typical heroes. So I can't say that she does nothing, no, she can be played, but she's not just very popular. Then we have what I really like, 10,000 artifact coins and some elemental tournament scrolls. So now about healer of your choice. What would I say about these healers? Probably you've seen that I play Maya as my secondary hero, so she can be very effective at dealing pure damage, because if you don't play Andvari, then probably you can't seriously counter pure damage. If you play Axel, then Maya just ignores the Axel almost, so she made Axel to hardly redirect all the damage she deals, and actually all the damage is effective, so Maya is okay, I would say. I played her during my early game and I really like this character, but now my main character is Celeste. So I would recommend Celeste in general, because if you play mages, then she buffs magic attack, and you can provide double rerolls at your manual mod, which will bring double the magic attack buff and help a lot Orion, Satori and other characters. She also is a great healer and a great single target damage dealer, so I would recommend Celeste. Then maybe Maya and Markus. Some of my players play Markus, yes, so he is effective, but maybe he's just not super popular because of Axel's redirection. He helps one character. Then we have another exclusive Kai's Beach skin with magic attack. So yes, obviously Kai needs magic attack because he throws the opponent with his magic abilities. And where do we see Kai usually? We can see Kai with other mages, or which I see is Kark teams. So when he lifts the entire opponent team, they get hit by Kark, and that works. So Kai is a nice choice for people who play Kark teams and maybe some mages. So you can get Kai's beach skin, and if you don't have Kai, you can get him here. Okay, so let's move on. So here we have a warrior of your choice. Obviously, Kark is probably the most popular warrior here because it's a solid character which can fight with many enemy teams. He does not try to fight with everybody, of course, but actually he is not afraid of healers. So you know about Kark. I will just swiftly show his abilities. Another character I would like to talk about is Arachne. So Arachne was remastered, as you remember, so now her first ability is changed, right? So she can pick the moment when she uses her ability, and she also can finish the opponent. That's what I like. So during hyper jump, extra damage. Arachne is a character which you can receive at the start of the game. I played her for kind of a long time, even before remaster. I even tried to play her with Brock, but then I just got another character and stopped using her for some time. So now she's popular against many teams, so she can stun a lot. With Mara, her stuns become even more effective. Then she can finish characters, which I really appreciate. And while she is flying, then no damage is available. I mean, sometimes even removed from Yasmin. Astrid and Lucas, I used Astrid against Vajar, that was very effective. So if your opponent plays like single frontline target damage dealers like Celeste, you may try to play Lucas because Lucas is absorbing damage tiny. So I would show you Kark, then Arachne, then Astrid. That would be my order probably, but instead of Kark I play Yasmin team, Chinmao team. That's why I would choose either Arachne or Steel Kark. Okay, so next we go to the last part where we have the Cleaver's bitch skin, and he gets physical attack. So I'm not sure if it's super serious for a tank, but he can deal some damage. Obviously you will not rely on him as a damage dealer probably, but he also can dig the enemy backline, and if you dig several times you may remove a character from the backline. Of course you can do that much faster with other characters, but anyway. And not many players can actually get Cleaver, so Romak has some kind of conspiracy theory about Cleaver, how to get him, etc. But I don't think that it's super important, okay? So, and the last thing, Eternal Summer Box. So you can get some cute avatars, the frame, some gold, energy, and other valuable things. So remember that usually when you finish the season, you like overcome the last level, then new levels appear, you get more rewards, so +6 if you are a golden ticket owner, +1 if you are just a casual player. So in general I would say that this is a nice event in general, but remember that all the top panel will be available only for people who get the golden ticket, right? So let me try. Yes, I forgot to say about Darkstar. So some people may play her as a supervision, but she's not very popular actually. So let's check the price of golden ticket. You remember that on live stream we've seen that it costs $45. Let's try. So yes, exactly. So $45 for this ticket. So is this price too high? Probably yes. So I agree with players who are used to like microtransactions, but this ticket is kind of expensive. So why did they try to get this price? Probably they are trying to test exclusive content. So I mean exclusive content is about what you can do with a masterpiece. So let's just get some examples from real life. So if you buy a painting, the original painting of a world famous painter, then probably it costs hundreds of thousands of dollars, right? So why do you buy it? You can Google it, you can get a super high resolution Google image of that. Now, you can just pick a huge screen on your entire wall and just upload there that image. Why not? Why did you pick this painting? Obviously, here we have a similar situation. So people who want to show exclusive content, like content creators, maybe I'm one of them. So, or people who just like to collect exclusive things, so many skins for characters, show how they play. Obviously, most of players will consider buying this golden ticket because of Lian. She's a super effective character and she will become even stronger after that. So probably I would say that Lian is the top choice and other options are just resources. Last time we got the totem, as you remember, so that was cheaper. We got the totem that was super great because much cheaper than if you use emeralds, right? And I'm still not sure if we need to get like all of that. So what they did nicely is the amount of experience. Now you need less experience at first levels, then it goes up, but still it's much less than before. So remember you had like 1000 experience before to get something. Now it's only like 120. So let me show real quick you see that some quests are locked because we don't own a golden ticket yet. So let's check what exactly you need to do. Earn gold at the tower. So I haven't been there today. Let me just real quick do that. Make purchases from the shop. Then we have a deviation card in the guild dungeon. Okay, let's do this. And magic damage in the arena. So I just need to pick a magic team. So let's do the quest real quick and I'll show you how much you can earn just at day one. Then we'll go on to discussing how popular are the heroes on my server particularly. So to give you an example, how they work and where they work. And that will be an overview of the shop event. Get some exchange and exchange. Even easier. So you exchange your bronze guild stones, bronze GuildWar trophies into Titan skin stones. That's a good exchange, so you get a lot of items and you do some of the quests. See, so I just got 26 out of 65. Here we go. Okay, so that's my result. I easily did this quest and I already cleared 50 floors. So you can do it in a couple of days, that's not a big deal actually. So at day one I completed almost all the possible quests, I did the complete tower and now I'm level 18, which is much more than I previously had. So let me collect the rewards of a free-to-play part of this game. I'll probably use them at my shop, and yes, they are not super impressive, but they are helpful anyway. So as you can see, that's nice bonus to your just daily income. If you have a special quest during an event where you need hero souls, then you can save these particular things and pick them later, which I would like to highlight. So you are assumed to get some souls during a special event, for example, tomorrow's or like the 1st of September. So pick these rewards at the exact day where you have the request for the souls. That's it. Okay, so the last part which I would like to discuss is, are the heroes popular? So is it only about me who wants to play these heroes or not? So yes, you see that I'm not the most powerful, obviously. So let's check like top 50 arena and check how many characters we have who get the skins. Okay, real quick. So what about my arena? We already have Cleaver at 4th position of arena ranking now. So this character is played by an experienced fighter. He also nicely plays that dungeon, I would say. So Crusher plays Cleaver, obviously. Then we have some other things. Let's try to find characters which get skins. So we have Lian at 9th position, played by Aman, and Lian is red +2, so it's one of his main characters here. So we already found at top 10 Lian, we already found at top 10 Cleaver, but Cleaver is really hard to get, so I would like to test maybe Lian in the future. Not sure if I get Cleaver, but maybe. Okay, so we are at position 19. Actually, I can get to top 50 again, but I just... Oh, yeah, Rick plays Cleaver, so we've got 2 Cleavers, 1 Lian for now. Nothing here. Okay. Rufus is here, yes, so some people play Rufus. He also can be played on arena if you invest into him. He can be a super tank against mages. So another Lian. Sidewinder plays Lian at 46th position. And you see that he also plays Arachne, so it's not a typical team, but pure damage is also a nice choice. So they are buffed with Celeste, and I think this team works. I fought with Sandwither in the past, that's a nice team. So Highlander from my guild is also here, and Ruslan. Okay, so what's the conclusion? We found 2 Lians, we found 2 Cleavers, we found 0 Artemis, we found 0 Kais, I guess. Maybe I wasn't too attentive. Okay, so as you can see, people play the characters, but they are not super popular, and probably you can try playing with those characters. If you play Kai, then probably you would pick a Kark team. As you can see, people usually play Faceless instead. So Kark Nebula Faceless instead of Kark Nebula Kai. But in general, they just pick skins for characters who rarely appear, not to buff the main characters, because if they did it with main characters, probably people would react that, oh, they're main, so why are you ruining the game? Why are you giving the donators everything? No, they didn't do that. They just helped Lian players who are not super often used. They helped some Cleaver players who also are not the typical thing. You see that even with Kark teams, people prefer playing other characters like Sebastian, like Faceless. So in general, I can say that the buffs are okay, so they do not change the entire game at once. Especially with Cleaver. Lian, yes, Lian gets super powerful, no doubt, and that's probably the main reason why people may consider this. So, I found one team which plays actually Kai, and it's a Kark team, as you can see. To do that, I needed to climb up the arena myself and check what's going on there. So here you can see one example when you play Kai plus Kark. And also let me show you the question and answer section which appeared recently. So everything collected here. As you can see, we are able to get some special things from this event. So if you have some trouble with level 70 but actually have only elemental season, because you get the level and you are able to play the previous season. So what happens? Then the eternal summer season will begin right after the end of the current season. That's the first question. Then when you already summon the hero, when you can get golden ticket. So what you get? Typically stones, right? So let's check the answer. If you have Peppy, Cornelius, Satori or Rufus, you get 30 stones. Obviously 80 soul stones for Celeste, because she needs 3 stars at start. Then we have about Aurora some ideas. So if we have Aurora with 1 star, we'll evolve to 2 stars or more, than only 30 soul stones. And about Maya Kark Arachne, already if you have 2 stars they will evolve, if you have 3 or more then just 80 soul stones. So that's the typical mechanics of what happens when you can summon a hero, right, from 0 soul stones, and when you already have. About levels, so they wrote that only 70 levels. If you don't own the golden ticket, only 70 levels for you. Well, that's sad, of course. But still, you will be able to get all the main rewards, actually. So all the main rewards are available for free-to-play players, which is okay. But they will not get the additional potions with extra rewards. Then we have, actually, will I receive all the rewards if I buy it later? So actually, yes, you are able to buy it later, but keep in mind that the hidden thing about that is some quests require you to have this ticket. So today we already have the quest which needed the ticket, and if you don't have it, you will skip that quest. Will it be possible to get beach skins after the end of Eternal Season? As I already told you, they are unique. It means they are available only during this season. So actually they asked also if there is another way without ticket. No, it does not appear. Then actually skin you have, hero you don't have. Don't worry, you will keep the skin as usual, just as before we had winter skin, so you can get the hero later and the skin is already yours. Then we have other questions which are also kind of popular. So one account, what happens to account? So one gold ticket per server. Then we have actually 30 days, so yes, 30 days for the ticket. And about transferring accounts. So if you transfer your account to another server, then the ticket will be with you, no problem. And there's also an option to buy a gift for somebody else. So if you buy a golden ticket for your clanmate or friend, so you can do that. There's a lot of text here. So actually right after you buy it for yourself, you can do it for somebody else, picking the player from the special menu and unlimited number of times. And I already saw on official stream that you will get extra rewards for doing that. The last question. If you summoned and maxed out all the heroes except Cleaver, then strengthening this hero will work automatically, because fortunately the developers noticed that not every player can get Cleaver. That's a really little chance. As a result, if only Cleaver isn't with you, then automatically that works. If that's not Cleaver, then it does not work. Okay, so I hope this information will help you to understand the season. Let's move on. So that's my thoughts about the event. Hope that was not too hard for you. Hope we can try to figure everything out. And see you in my next videos. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this event and what you think about the golden ticket. And please do not think that I am a golden ticket supporter because just I like this. No. Actually, I would say that golden ticket is for people who are either content makers, like a museum which tries to get a masterpiece right, or people who play Lian, or maybe collectioners, so something like that. Wish you good luck and strong health. See you later.